Welcome to Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. I'm Sherry. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel to share energy with me. I am grateful to you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading for entertainment purposes only. The title is Where in the World is the World? Spirit gave me this title about 3 days ago, and I wasn't quite sure how to put it together. But after what's going on in the world right now, Spirit wanted us to pay attention to all of the planetary alignments that have been going on since the August 8th Lionsgate portal. Right now in the month of September, we've had so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have another one on the 13th. All of this is designed. Remember, we were talking about how the twin flame relationship, the twin flames, are that relationship is orchestrated by the Most High. Every single person on the planet is in the symphony. We all have a song of our soul. We're all playing the music, okay? So we're all under the creation of the all that is and the all that ever was. There are upgrades, there are integrations to higher energies that we are receiving from the central sun, okay? Now, on the 13th, Mercury is going to go into Kazemi with the sun, sharing energy. Mercury is going to get a cosmic bath, and it's going to be cleansed and upgraded because it's going directly behind the sun. Okay, it will now not be show up in the morning. It's transitioning to the evening. Okay, so there's choices for change. Okay, Mercury is the messenger planet. Okay, but we'll talk about that more on for the next reading. So for right here, right now, we have choices, we have frequency calibration going on. Remember the Archangel Twin Flames of the chakras who were calibrating our chakras to exist in a higher frequency. All of this light that's coming in right now, this light energy that's coming in right now, is working with them in order to help us to be able to absorb and hold higher frequency energy. Okay, so we're going to welcome them in right now. Let's welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of the chakras, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Amethyst. If you would, can you please give us the essence of the story you wish to tell today? I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. We're going to welcome in to protect this reading the archangels of the four corners: Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We request your presence to come into this reading to oversee it and protect it from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. We send them infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time. So let's do this. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I am so grateful to you. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to, oh my goodness, my TikTok. I said it was going to blow up. It did. So thank you to all of my TikTok subscribers. I am so very grateful to you. All of the social media. Okay, we got a notification. 6 o'clock. So 6 is balance. You get what you deserve. Okay, so let's stop that from moving. Okay, so let's go back over here. Archangel Twin Flames of the chakras. Can you please give us the essence of the story you wish to tell today? Thank you. At the high heart chakra, we have forgiveness and understanding. On 9/2, when Saturn were retrograde to Pisces, that was one of the things that we were told to do, was to release and surrender any energies from our past. And under that, look, the angels come through every single time. Cut the cords. Okay, cut the cords of any energies of stories from your past right now. Release and surrender them for good. Okay, this is what is happening. We have to release and surrender what no longer serves us in order to incorporate and embody. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love that does no longer serves us, so we can embody the new energies. Under that, look, clear, cancel, release. You can't tell me the angels are not here. They have a very specific message for us. Thank you so much. You see her hands? She's not, once she cleared the energies that no longer serves us, she is now putting up boundaries so that none come back to her. She is making it clear what she will and will not accept going further, going forward. Okay? Thank you. Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. The energy is yes. Someone is jumping for joy. We are letting go and no longer serves us. The answer is yes. Under that is the sacred plan. Yes to the sacred plan. All of these planetary alignments are aligning to themselves, but they're aligning to us. We are, well, let me say it like this, we're aligning to them by going within, knowing, with being purposeful to receive the new energies. When we're purposeful, we're letting go of those energies because they no longer serve their, they've already served their purpose to be lessons. Okay, look, Mother, Father, God, the Spirit, thank you so much. You guys always come through. I am grateful to all of the universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one that are in this room. You come through every single time. Now, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. Look, signs and reminders. There's signs and synchronicities. Go within. Be observant to your surroundings. Be observant so that you can hear the shining sentences or answers to questions that you may have asked your spirit guides. It may come through a person where you overhear something on the TV, on the radio in your car, or a conversation. It's a sign and reminder. So if you're waiting for an answer for something, the answer is coming, okay? The answer is coming. Your divine guides heard you, okay? And under that, compassion. The 9/2 Saturn retrograde Pisces helped us to open up our heart. We got a heart expansion. So the more we let go in our heart that is not for our highest good, it expands our heart to receive higher energy. Okay? Under that is take charge and action. Okay? Sometimes taking charge and action is looking at that thing that you need to look at and figure it out, fix it, get it out of the way. I used to say, let me get this off my desk. Okay? Because I would do 8 events at a time. Okay? I would do 8. And a lot of them were annual events. So I already had the blueprint on how to get it done, but it was still the same amount of care and detail that went into every single one. Okay, so if there's something on your desk that you need to get rid of, that you need to fix and bring to a conclusion, get that done. But do it from your heart space so that you can hear solutions and resolutions from your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels that are here now helping us to clear our space. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, if you would, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst, please clarify yes, forgiveness and understanding, and signs and reminders. Okay, forgiveness and understanding. At the high heart, there's a meeting getting ready to happen. This is the park. Okay, there's a meeting getting ready to happen. Okay, there's a reunion. Okay, I'm hearing the word reunion, and look underneath that. There's a man holding a rose. He's holding someone in his heart space. He's opened his heart to receive. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and this is under cut the cords. Okay, so he may have to cut cords with some of the things going on in his world. What I'm hearing is that this is the time for divine union for the twin flames. Okay, looks like he has cut the cords and climbed that mountain. Okay, now thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Interesting that these came up. Forgiveness and understanding. There's a meeting. A man holding a rose. He's holding someone in his heart space. Okay, and that's clarifying. Cut the cord. So he's cutting the cords on the things that do not serve him, so that he can open his heart to receive his person. Okay, look, take a risk. Okay, yes, take a risk. Yeah, good. Take a risk. It's 9, 10, 11, 12. Angels are here. 12 is the number of angels for me. Okay, and under that, look closer. Look deeper. Go within. That's what we're doing right now. In between 9 and 9:13, we are sleeping or taking a rest when our body is saying lay down. That is to incorporate the new energies that are coming in. Okay, and we're also getting cosmic abilities. Okay, so psychic ability, enhanced intuition, the telepathic abilities. Because remember, during Atlantis, that's how they talk to each other. In Lemuria, that's how they talk to each other, through thought. And it was light, heart-light language. Okay, they talk to each other with love. Okay, so let's put this one here. Look closer is sacred plan. Look closer at the sacred plan. The sacred plan is here. Pay attention. Okay, if it means asking a question, going online, and putting in, think of a question. Just go into your mind. Okay, go into meditation. What do you want to know? What is this all about? Type it in Google. Put your question in Google. Or, even better yet, ask Source. Go to Source. Ask them in meditation, what is this? What do I need to do? Source will tell you. That is who you're supposed to go to. Okay? And here we have, look, we talked about the twin flames, right? This is the god Anubis. Okay? And in that casket is Osiris. And down below, we see a representation of Isis, okay? Isis is the divine feminine. She's out doing what she has to do in order to heal and bring the pieces and parts that were scattered all through the world. That's confirmation. Scattered all over the world by Osiris's brother Set, okay? So Isis is out and about. She's with him. There's a representation of her by his casket while she's out finding all of his pieces and parts to put her husband back together. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Okay, so here we have compassion, signs and reminders. What's happening right now is we are being triggered. Okay, there are things from our past that are showing up purposely. Okay, if something shows up, a memory, a word, and it takes you back to something that happened in your past, okay, it's showing up to be released. Cut the cords, cut, clear, release and let go with forgiveness and understanding. Remember, this is a phrase Spirit gave me the other day. Remember with forgiveness what you cannot forget. It removes that negative feeling, that triggered feeling. It removes that from you. And as soon as you let it go, it's not going to come back. If it does, then you haven't let it go completely. Let it go again, okay, in your heart, not in your mind, okay? So, signs and reminders, okay? The signs and reminders are the triggers that we need to release and surrender, okay? Now, here's a message. A message is coming. This is what the message is. Release and surrender to clear the cup. Wash that cup out with infinite unconditional love so that you can receive the messages that are coming through the divine planetary alignments right now. This is a very significant time in history. It's never happened before in the history of humankind. Okay? So, pay attention. Now, this is abundance. Okay, abundance is coming. Okay, and as humans that have been under the gun, okay, especially now, the energy in the world is very, very thick. Okay, When we look at that energy in the world, this is where the split comes. Okay, remember we talked about the timeline shift? There are some on the timeline that are ramping up the energy to stay in power and to keep control. Okay, don't think that these energies are not affecting them. This is where the choice comes in. Okay, this is where the choice to do the right thing comes in. Okay, everybody's got a choice. That's why we have free will. That is one of the things that we came here with, is free will. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zachiel, and Archangel Amethyst. I am so very grateful to you. Okay, so what we're doing today is I've been told to do a full spread. Okay, if it goes a little long, then there's messages that they want us to hear. Okay, so if you would, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, can you please give us the current situation? Thank you. There's a Queen of Swords. There's a truth being spoken. Okay, there's a Queen of Swords, honest, forthright, astute. Okay, so there is a conversation getting ready to happen, or it's happening now, about, okay, this is under the meeting, forgiveness, and understanding. So this Queen of Swords may be the one that's in this twin flame relationship that is speaking her truth. She stood in her power. Okay, a sword is a communication. Mercury is the planet of communication. We're at 9/11. We're now in the power of this cosmic planetary reset. Okay, Mercury is directly behind the sun. So it's Mercury, the sun, the earth. Mercury is getting a cosmic reset. Okay, his cosmic reset is taking him from a planet that is outside and where we can see it in the morning, to a planet that is outside where we can see it to the night. But right now, on the 13th, Mercury will be directly behind the sun. Okay, it gives us an opportunity to find the right words for something, to finish projects, okay, to complete things. And that is stemming from the 9/9 completion portal. Okay, right now we're looking at the things that we need to get done, get them done. Okay, if there's something you need to address it now, because we're getting a cosmic reset too. Okay, now on the right side, this Queen of Swords was in hermit mode. Okay, going within. Okay, looking at things hard with the magnifying glass. Okay, seeing things the sacred plan, looking at the sacred plan, aligning with the sacred plan. And who's helping? Archangel Michael, the Knight of Swords. Okay, or this may be her masculine. Okay, that is taking action. Remember the gentleman over here that's holding space in his heart for his person, and he's cutting the cords on something. Okay, it may be his past. It may be the thing that took him away from her. Okay, that may have been the karmic lesson for her. We are releasing and surrendering karmic lessons for good. Okay, for good. Okay, everything gets easier. Say that to yourself. Thank you for everything becoming easier. Okay, watch what happens. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope. Can you please give us the challenge? What is the challenge to the Queen of Swords? I believe even the word challenge is going to go away. Thank you, Spirit. 9 of Wands. Okay, there is someone that is a battle-born soldier. Okay, this person would not give up. Look at all of the bright new ideas that they use to stop this Queen of Swords, or to stop the sacred union. Remember, the sacred union is also the masculine and feminine energies that we carry. Our goal to release and surrender that no longer serves us is to bring those two energies, the masculine and feminine, in balance. But it looks like there was a challenge by someone who would not quit. They had to win at all costs. Okay, so when I'm speaking, let's look at this as a reading for the collective as a whole, and take what resonates when it comes to your individual story. Okay, now on the left side, of the Nine of Wands, something's coming to an end. Remember 999? Okay, something's coming to an end. All right, Seven of Cups, illusions, delusions, options. Okay, someone has choices. We're going back to where in the world is the world? There are choices being presented right now with all of the planetary placements and the divine energies that are forcing choices. Okay, in the middle of that, we're getting calibration to all of the new frequencies, and we're integrating up until the 13th the energy, the new energies. Okay, so we have choices. All right, on the right of that, it's either a celebration or a third party. So those are the choices. Someone wants to celebrate from what all of the hard work that they've done. Okay, or there's a third party. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you please tell us what is in the mind? What are the thoughts going on right now? What is in the mind? Thank you. Thank you. Message. We just saw it. Okay, compassion. Compassion is the message right now. Okay, we have it twice. This is message, this is message. This is the Eight of Wands, and it's coming quickly. It's actually happening right now. Pay attention. Okay, pay attention to the messages that you're getting. Tap into your intuition. Okay, tap into your psychic abilities. Everybody's psychic. Okay, everybody. On the right side, look. Seven of Wands. Someone is looking at something from a higher vantage point. They know who, what, when, where, and why they're protecting something. Okay. Now, on the right side is the King of Swords. Okay. Balance of the masculine and feminine. The divine masculine, divine feminine. Balance is coming in. Okay. Now, this divine masculine here, the King of Swords, okay, he is getting a message of what he's protecting. Who, what, when, where, and why. He's protecting it. He's getting divine downloads to understand where he is in the sacred plan. Okay? Thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you tell us what is in the past? Thank you. Okay, I saw this. Okay, so I got the feeling when it hit that this was in reverse. What was in the past is the Ten of Cups that went bad. Okay? This was the Ten of Cups that went bad. It's in reverse. Okay? Somebody took a chance. Okay? And they had the Ten of Cups, but the Ten of Cups went bad. Okay? Now, we're looking at someone that's feeling stuck. Eight of Swords. In the lies that they told themselves. Okay? On the right side, look who it was. The Emperor. Okay, he is now, remember we saw him going into the King of Swords. The Emperor is in a situation where he had the Ten of Cups and it went bad. And now he's feeling stuck. Or he was feeling stuck in the Ten of Cups to become the Emperor. Let's get it right. Okay. So he's feeling stuck in a Ten of Cups. What he thought was the Ten of Cups, he thought was going to make him happy. He thought it was going to make him blissful as the Emperor. Okay, and look under that. He thought where he was his Empress. Okay. He thought where he was his Two of Cups. Okay, but it's in reverse. He's stuck with the lies he told himself. So he may have gotten the message. It's here. He may have got the message that wasn't where he was supposed to be. Okay, thank you. Okay, Spirit, can you tell us what is the what's in the environment? What is he seeing and hearing and knowing right now? Or what are folks seeing and hearing and knowing right now? Thank you. Magician. He wants to manifest something. Okay, he wants to manifest. He's doing that now. Okay, we saw him going into the King of Swords, to his Queen of Swords. Okay, his whole mind is on this Queen of Swords right now. Okay, what happened? What made him want to manifest that? Five of Cups. He was in despair. Okay, he was in regret, and he was dwelling on what he lost. And what did he lose? Okay, you guys, Archangel Michael's out there. Something is really going on. There's a lot. There's more than one emergency vehicle, and I hear it. Helicopters. Something big is going on outside right now. Okay, he was at a loss. Something happened. Now remember, the energy in the world is going to get thicker. This is not to tell you to be afraid. Okay, this is to tell you to find your place of peace. Find peace in the middle of chaos. Okay, your divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels see everything that is going on. Okay, take a deep breath in. If you become overwhelmed, see a golden light coming in as you breathe in through your heart space. Hold it, and as you release it through your heart space, keep your mouth closed. Release it through your heart space. It's creating a golden bubble of protection around you. Okay, as you align yourselves with these energies, there may be you are protected because of your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. They see everything. You have to ask for help. Okay, they still respect your free will. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you tell us what is a possible future? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to take them all. Making plans to move forward. Okay, making plans. Okay, and then we have these. This one's kind of upside down. So let's see. Okay, we had a King of Cups. He's loving himself. Okay, he's made a decision to love himself. Look, 9 of Pentacles. 9 again. The number 9 again. 9 of Pentacles. This is wealth. This is prosperity. Okay, so this one came out upside down. Why is he stopped? Tell me. What happened? Oh, up or down? Up. Up. Okay. They said up. Because it twisted. When they fell, it kind of spun on its own. Okay, so we want to make sure we're doing... Okay, there's a delay. All right, it goes back upside down. Thank you, Spirit. There's a small delay. Okay, this has become a master. And whatever he was doing, whatever he's doing in order to come to his person, or in order to balance out the masculine or feminine within, there was a delay. Okay, because the 3 of Wands is moving forward, making a decision. He's still waiting. There's waiting for something. He's waiting for information, but it may be truth. There's a truth that he's waiting for. He has the answer that he needs, but he's being very mindful of jumping the gun. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Jumping the gun because of all of this. Look, all of this. The left side is 6 of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. He's already made plans to do that. He's in a vortex of energy that does not match his energy signature. Okay, but the delay is causing him to become a master at whatever it is that he's focusing on. Okay, this is wealth, tradition, family, legacy. So it has something to do with his family. Okay. All right, thank you, Spirit. There's been a small delay. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Nothing that is destined for you will pass you by. You're always where you're supposed to be. Just pay attention to what you need to pay attention. Thank you, Spirit. This is what's in the environment. He's got a bright new idea that he needs to... I keep saying he. Okay, he's got a bright new idea that he's putting into place. Okay, he's enthusiastic about it. He has the key, okay? That's why there's a delay here, because he's putting something in place here. Now, what's going on the left side? The Nine of Cups, again, okay? A businessman that put a whole lot of energy into a business, people, places, or things. He put a lot of energy into them, okay? And because of that, he wants to toast himself, but he wants to meet a goal, okay? That's where this Ace of Wands comes in. This is a bright new idea. He has a goal. He's forward movement. Remember, Mercury coming up, this Kazemi, he's getting energy to motivate himself. He is listening to his divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay, this is his goal, prosperity. Okay, on the right side of the Ace of Wands, look, the King of Pentacles. You cannot make this up. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so far we've seen the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. He is becoming his Emperor self as the Magician. Thank you, Spirit. All right, thank you, Archangel. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Can you please tell us other people's feelings? Thank you. Third party. Okay, so this could either mean a third party or it could mean celebration. He's changing his mindset because he's in the dark night of the soul because of what was lost in the past. He's looking harder at the sacred plan. He's taking a risk. The answer is yes. He wants a reunion, and he wants to do something, or he wants to do forget. There's going to be forgiveness and understanding. That's for sure. Okay, or this could be a third party. Other people's feelings is a third party. Okay, we know he wants joy, love, peace, and joy. Now, on the left side of that, look, King of Pentacles. On the right side of that, Seven of Cups. Okay, decision. Okay, it might be an option. It might be an option. I can't see the cards. Okay, there we go. Okay, it might be an option, or let's see, what did he choose in the past? Queen of Pentacles. Remember, this is a businessman. He chose a Queen of Pentacles, what he thought was going to be his Ten of Cups, and make him the Emperor. He chose this one. Okay, but this is a choice. This is illusions and delusions. Okay, now he's the Knight of Cups. He's loving himself. He wants romance, not just money. Okay, he's being very sensitive and very creative, and we see that here with this Ace of Wands. Okay, a bright new idea, and that's another thing that's going to come out with the Mercury Kazemi with the Sun. Is creativity is going to be enhanced. So if you're an artist, a dancer, you write, you sing, anything creative, if you crochet, if you make pottery, the ideas are going to explode, okay? Because being creative, when we're creative, we are connecting our energy with that of the all that is and the all that ever was. We are co-creating with him. So when you create something, you're sharing your energy with the Most High, okay? And he's even better yet, he's sharing his energy with you, okay? So pay attention to all these planetary placements. They're amazing right now of how many are coming back to back to back, okay? And the angels are here, and the magnitude of the amount of energy that is coming. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So what is the hope of fear? Archangel Joviel, Archangel Christine, can you please tell us what is the hope of fear? Thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary, Joviel, Christine. Okay, there we go. Look, a conversation that is of truth. A conversation of truth is what is the hope of fear. Okay, he wants to sit down and he wants to talk. Okay, he wants to talk. And what's on the right side? The Four of Pentacles. Somebody was holding on too tight. Okay, he's going to have a conversation about somebody that was holding on too tight, that was hoarding, and that's what caused the delay. Remember, we saw the Eight of Pentacles. That's what caused the delay. Okay, but now he's thinking things through. Okay, now on the left side of the Page of Swords is a Chariot, full control of his environment, full control of his emotions. Okay, he's making plans to move forward. This is moving forward with a conversation about what the delay was. What happened? Was it due to money or was it due to a person? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Archangel Christiel and Archangel Mallory, there's something major going on right now, y'all. There's more sirens. Archangel Michael, I send that this lesson, experience, or challenge, infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay? You guys don't need to get afraid about anything. Just go within, send love to yourself and to whatever the challenge is, okay? Because the energy is going to ramp up. That's what's happening anyway. Okay, so the energy that's coming from the cosmos is probably showing the truth of intentions. It's forcing people to make choices. Okay, so don't be afraid. All right. Thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you please show us possible future? Remember, when it's still in the energy of 999 completion portal, okay? So things are coming to an end, whatever that is. Okay, Page of Pentacles. This is a bright new idea. Okay, a conversation. Okay, about money. Okay, a conversation about earthly, tangible blessings. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. On the left side, somebody, the Four of Pentacles, somebody holding on too tight. Okay, somebody, there's a tug of war. There's a tug of war going on between somebody that will not let go of somebody that no longer wants to be in that situation. Okay, they're still talking about it. There's still there's anger. There's manipulation. There's trying to keep the status quo. But we're in the power of 999 completion portal, letting go of what no longer serves us to move forward in the golden era, not just of America, the world. Okay, the universe is going into a golden era. What we do here is affecting the cosmos. So when you show love to somebody, or you walk up to an older one in the parking lot and you say, here, let me take your basket, while they're struggling to get their groceries and get in their car, and you just walk up to them and say, here, let me take your basket for you when you get done, and be very kind, speak from the heart. They won't be afraid. Okay, on the right side, look, this is the nine of swords. Okay, somebody, we just talked about the vitriol. I didn't even see this card. I don't look at my right hand, okay, while I'm reading the other cards. But what's going on with this person is the Nine of Swords is wrong choices, failure, mistakes, despair, embarrassed, shame, worry, thoughts, worry, anxiety, anguish. Okay, so, and this is under the risk, where somebody took a risk. Okay, and Ten of Cups is in reverse. Okay, someone is looking harder because of these things in the dark night of the soul. They're looking very hard at their sacred plan. Okay, wow, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. If you would, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory, please give us 3 more for a possible future. Someone's angry that they're being left behind. They don't want to give up what they have. Okay, balance. The Temperance Angel. Okay, this is balance. This is Archangel Michael bringing balance to a situation. And if you notice, if you're being observant, anytime you have an imbalance, okay, take action. Spirit will bring balance to the situation. You guys are working together with the all that is and the all that ever was. Spirit does not want you sad. Spirit doesn't want you upset, okay? But with pure intention from your heart space to fix something, forgive yourself, forgive somebody else, okay? Or even own a mistake. There are no mistakes. It's only adjustments. Adjust a mistake, Okay, Spirit's right there with you, helping you, and so is your guides. Okay? Alright. On the left side of Temperance, Page of Cups, another conversation. Remember the message? We got so many messages. There are so many messages coming right now. Okay, this is a conversation about love. Okay, from the heart space. The Page of Cups, this is a conversation. And this conversation is bringing balance. Okay, here's another conversation. Here's another conversation. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. They're conversations. Okay, it might be a bright new idea. It might be a revelation, an epiphany of something that wasn't seen but was always there. Okay, on the right side, Seven of Swords. There was lying, cheating, and stealing somewhere. Okay, okay, there was deception. There was sabotage. Remember, remember somebody stayed into a situation too long and they were ready to go. Okay, but it was stopped. It was put in reverse. But now we know why it was stopped and put in reverse. Somebody did not want to, and I believe it was the masculine, does not want to knee-jerk. The knee-jerk was here to choose a third party. That's where the knee-jerk was. Okay, he just did it. Okay, I don't know if it was out of anger, spite, revenge, what, but there was a knee-jerk reaction that he paid for. Okay, with time, effort. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, balance is being brought. We just talked about it. All right, 2 more, please. Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. This is the causal chakra archangels. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna take these 2. Okay. You came up first. Page of Wands, conversation. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking energy going on right now. Messages are going on. We saw a message right there. Okay. And this message is confirming compassion. Somebody's having compassion for themselves. They're opening up their throat chakra to speak. They're actually talking about what they want. They're taking action. That's what this energy that has been coming to us from this, starting at August, but since September 2nd. Okay, spiritual maturity, release karmic lessons. Okay, heart expansion. That's what we're talking about. Look who it is, the 9 of Cups, the businessman that put all this work into these bottles. Okay, into this business. Okay. He is the one. Look, on the left side, King of Pentacles. Okay. On the right side, look. This is the last card. This is what brought up this is the gist of the story that the angels wanted to tell. The Tower. The universe balancing itself. Okay, remember we talked about anytime there's an imbalance, Spirit's going to bring balance. That's what's happening. That's what this is all about. This reading is all about the universe balancing itself and balancing you. You are a co-creator. Sometimes when we talked about earlier, release and surrender what no longer serves you. Empty the cup. Wash it out with infinite unconditional love. Okay? Spirit's going to fill it with infinite unconditional love. Okay? Abundance, breakthroughs, success. Okay? That's what goes in the cup, but you have to clear it first. And that's what's happening. This is a tower. Okay? So what's going on is a tower. We heard all of the sirens going on. There's a tower happening right now for someone. A person, place, or thing. Okay? An ending. Okay? The 999. Completion point. Okay? This is part of the completion. Is this tower showing up? Okay? It brings an end to something that was not built on a sturdy foundation. That's why this came to an end. Okay? And be using discernment, the masculine is biding his time. Okay? He's not making another knee-jerk reaction. Okay? Why? Okay, so this is the King of Pentacles again. Okay? So this is the reading. This was the gist of the reading. Okay? There's a tower. All of this explain the tower. Okay? This tower has been going on. This tower is bringing down a foundation of something, a structure. and it could be an organization, it could be corporation, traditional structure, a marriage, higher education, something in higher, something big is falling, okay? And it's falling because, okay, let's cross the cards. The Eight of Wands, this is in the mind, okay? This is a message that is being received in the mind, okay? This person is having a conversation, okay? Probably with the spirit guide of truth, okay? This is the mind, okay? This is what's in the environment, what they can see and touch. This masculine is now the magician to manifest. He is manifesting a bright new idea. One of those bright new ideas is to move forward, but he's biding his time to get the truth of a situation. He is becoming a master, a subject matter expert at whatever this bright new idea is. And sometimes it's just doing research so you can find out what it is. Yoga Master Gail, wait till you see what came up out of your idea. Okay, listen to the folks that are in your soul tribe. They come up with suggestions and you say, I've never done that before. And then you start digging and you start, look, helicopters, something major just happened. Wow, okay. We send infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. Thank you, Spirit. To all of the beings that are involved in that challenge, please wrap your arms around them with infinite unconditional love and guide their footsteps for their highest good. I pray this with infinite unconditional love and gratitude. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so, I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. I'm trying to see which other cards. Spirit, what other cards do you want me to cross? Oh, I see it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this Queen of Swords is the subject of what's driving the train for this masculine, the King of Swords. That's what we had. The King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, okay, and the Emperor. We see a businessman, okay, but this Queen of Swords is the one that is driving the train. He wants celebration with her. Celebration, joy, and happiness. She represents celebration, joy, and happiness to this masculine. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. I think that's it, y'all. Okay, I don't hear anything else from my folks. But just know, someone's going to take a risk for a meeting. They're going to meet soon. And there's going to be forgiveness and understanding. Okay? They're releasing and surrendering what no longer serves them, because whatever is triggering them is coming up now to be released. Okay? This is a reading about the collective, okay? Because we're going to be going into healing each other, okay? That's why we're getting upgraded cosmic abilities, okay? So that is what's getting ready to happen. So this is the reading. I'm going to leave it here. Just know that I love you all above your imagination, okay? Look for the signs and reminders, okay? There's messages coming. The best way to get them is to meditate. Go outside. Put your feet on the ground, okay? The best way to hear, see, and know what you need to hear, see, and know is to go within. You are your best instructor. You are connected to Source. Source has all of the answers for you. All you have to do is recognize that you are connected to Source. Say it. I am connected to Source. I am connected to the Ascended Master within. And the answers that you need will come. Just wait for them. Don't force it, okay? Because everything is like a soft memory, okay? Everything is easy. Go with the flow. Let things happen spontaneously. Do not force anything, Okay? Trust what you cannot see. Okay? All right, y'all. So I'm going to let this go. Uh-oh, look. Something said, turn his spirit said, look under that card. This is the tower. This is the gist of the reading. Okay? Look. The Wheel of Fortune. It turns in the direction of your choices and intentions. This is the truth. Okay? Something's being cut out. Okay? Somebody is walking away. They are now fully in full control of their emotions. They're walking away from the situation. Why? It's at the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Okay. The swords that are on this person's back is shock, anger, pain, sadness, okay, depression, okay, and then it goes down, acceptance, hope, regeneration, renewal. He's put the sword down. This is the sword of truth. He is looking at the truth of his existence, okay. This is what's happening now. Thank you, angels. I love y'all when you do that. Well, I love you all the time, but thank you so much for always stepping in. I love you guys and the way you handle me. Okay, you guys, that's the reading. So here's what we're going to do. To all energies that are represented on this full spread, full sharing spread, I wish to send you infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. Thank you, Spirit. I feel it. Throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I will respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. To all of the universal beings in this room, I send you infinite, unconditional love and gratitude. To the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, the Archangels of the Seven Rays, whose characteristics are power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. To the Archangels of the Four Corners, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. Thank you so very much for coming in and overseeing this reading and protecting it from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. I thank you so very much for your presence in my life. I thank you to the cosmic healers that are aligning cosmic energy for us to absorb so that we can exist in a higher plane. Thank you so much. I pray my gratitude to you with infinite unconditional love. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. All right, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. I will see you tomorrow because we're going to be going in detail about the cosmic reset with Mercury disappearing behind the sun. It is the Mercury Sun Kazemi. And we'll be talking about that in detail tomorrow. I love y'all above your imagination. Yoga Master Gail, thank you for helping me to expand my horizons. You'll see. You'll see, baby doll. All right, to everyone, I love you above your imagination. Be safe out there. Think from your heart space. Speak from your heart space. And remember to protect yourself with a golden bubble. You walk with the Most High. You walk with Source, okay? Say that to yourself. I walk with Source every single moment of every single day. All right? I love y'all. Bye.